Hi, good morning. You are with Color and Chat Joanna. I am Joanna. How you doing? How you doing? I'm working on Blue Santa today from Bella Safina or Spell Queen. I'm sorry. I don't know how. I keep getting Bella Safina and Spell Queen confused, but I think that their artwork just matches all together. Um, anyway, wanted to say hi. How you doing? It's Thursday. Had such a good time last night with long suffering hubby. We made homemade Chinese food from Secret Family Recipe Costco's, and we watched the launch, and it was so exciting. You guys have got to go to Netflix and see this. I won't shut up about it because I can't. I really, hold on. P is number 24. I hope I'm doing this right. Okay. Loading her up because there's a lot of this to go around. Anyway, there is a show on Netflix called Countdown, and it is about 4 civilians that have decided to become our human guinea pigs by choice or by winning a contest or by being observed by the universe or any which way. And oh my God, they took off last night. They launched. These people 6 months ago didn't know how to put a spacesuit on at all. And let me tell you, if I really had a Cinderella dream, and I know you guys are going to laugh out loud when you hear this, because you know I'm a glitter girl and maybe a little bit of a Barbie, a salty Barbie. Can we say salty Barbie? Salty Barbie. But I do have serious, big, fat, dark little dreams about putting on a spacesuit and sailing off to space. I mean, what a view just to be there. And um, you cannot be excited for these people who are civilians, because back then you had to be, a rock star, and you had to be an astronaut. You had to be milky white and perfect. You couldn't mess around on anybody. You couldn't be imperfect. You couldn't be emotional. You couldn't, you had a very fine line to walk. And it was a boys' club, and it was a white boys' club. And some of the aeronautical geniuses that we have to give thanks to. Hold on, I'm so sorry. Oh. By the way, the weather is starting to break. It is so exciting. I got to get outside and do my accoutrement early yesterday evening on my front door. So I now have autumn doormat, my husband, he keeps buying these signs. Do you guys like the signs? Like the pumpkin patch sign, and I don't know, happy people live here sign, and you're welcome sign. Do we really need a sign for everything? I am not a sign girl. Well, Long Suffering bought another sign from Hoppity Loppity. I guess he was at the Hoppity Loppity for something or another that did not involve me. Actually, he had to buy floor wire for a project for him that he was working on with the car, and he just needed a little piece of wire. So he just popped into Hoppity Loppity without me, unsupervised, by the way, which now is unheard of. But it happened. Anyway, he came home with another sign. Another sign. Oh my God. And you know what? It's a duplicate to the sign he bought last year. He's like, look, honey, I got us a sign. And I was like, oh, stop it. Anyway, So the dining room table is done, and I will post a photo on Insta for you. I think she turned out kind of cute. Not crazy this year, but abundant and autumny. And then, you know, I'm doing a garland around my bed. Now, I had a bunch of them trying to use what I already have and not go crazy buying a bunch of crap because, first of all, there's not a lot of crap to buy. I mean, really, the selection out there is slim, you know? But I did get a bunch of these guys. Now, you all know about this stuff, right? So I got, that had autumn in it. This is very autumny looking. I found a plaid, and then I found this beautiful, like a citron green color. So I thought I would put it all together and do some little bunchies around the garland around my bed to bring a little sparkle and a little color and bring in some autumn. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Oh, I have a purple too. So I can even, let's see. If you don't like crinkling, I'm sorry. It'll be over in 2 seconds, I promise. Because they don't wrap this stuff really great, which I love. I hate all the plastic. There's so much plastic in the world. Here we go. So we can even put the purple under it. Yes, no, maybe. Is it a little too much? Tell me. I was even thinking about doing like the purple and the green, you know. So that is my project for after we get off our chat, and hopefully I'll be finished and getting ready for the Harry Potter event. I hope you guys will come. I think it'll be so much fun, and we're gonna get goofy, and I really need to learn some serious Harry Potter facts and history. So tell me the favorite thing that you, if you want to, which I would greatly appreciate today, the favorite thing that you know about Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Harry Potter. You know I'm going to do that too. Oh, God. Harry Potter trivia. Because I am not up on, like, if this were a Doctor Whovian event, I'd be all over it. But I'm really, you know, my son, Harry Potter is so much more his generation than mine because my son was a Harry Potter. He was, 6 years old, and we were at the Barnes and Noble bookstore at midnight with all the little Harry Potter kids. There were people out there, employees that were dressed up. David had his little black, choir robe on, and he had on the tie and the glasses and blonde hair and the biggest eyelashes in the world. And he looked so adorable. And everybody was into it, and all these children couldn't wait to get home. And he had, I think, about 3 or 4 friends at the time that we loaded up in the minivan because we had to bring 2 dogs, and 4 kids. Long-suffering husband was like, oh, we're going to need a glass of wine when we get home. Like, I know. But we had a pack of them. And they were all dressed up. And one of them was his little girl human friend. And she had the Hermione thing. And she had the little witch's broom. And oh my God, they were all adorable. You would have thought it was Halloween. It was like 100 kids out in the parking lot at the Harry Potter event. And they were all lined up. Not for a video game. Not for a movie. But a book. It was so amazing, and of course, then the Pearl Clutchers came and they were just like, don't let your children read that sorcery, and I'm like, I'll quit. It's just a book. It's you know, I think they know the difference between fact and fiction at this age. You know, and so we had a little bit of that to deal with, but you know, I think that the joy of the children all just hanging out and doing all their Harry Potter stuff out there in the parking lot, and it was just a fun night. The weather was perfect. I have to go back and show you some Instagram pictures, but I don't remember a lot about it, about the movie itself, so I'm going to have to do some refresher. So if anybody knows anything interesting about Harry Potter that you would like to share with me, please leave it in the comments below and I will send you a cookie. I really will. I will send you a cookie basket. What does it take? Because I'm really behind the eight ball here. You know, I want to participate in this whole weekend thing that we have going on, and I want to do it well. But I'm really a little behind in my studies, so I need to get my Harry Potter game on, if you know what I mean. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna make some woohoo kind of atmosphere around here, and you know, maybe even get George and Fiona involved. You never know. But oh, and I'm doing a giveaway, which I've never done before, and I don't even know how to do the. I got to get up on the mechanics of it. It's no longer put a name in a bowl. Maybe we could put a name in a hat. We could put a name in a Harry Potter hat. We have ideas. I have thoughts. You know. But basically, I told long-suffering hubby last night if you know what we want to do for this and how I want it to be, and I basically spoke my piece and counted to 3, and he said, "Okay, that's it." She counted to 3. You know what happens? And I was like, "Yeah." Let's see if any of that works. George says, "Good morning, everybody." Hey, big mouth, come here. Come on. Everybody in the world hears you, and it's way too early. Anyway, I am going to wrap this WIP and Chat up because it's probably, you know, I didn't want it to go on forever, but I'm long-winded today. I have to get you-know-who out for a walk. Walkies! George, walkies! He hears that usually. He's right at my feet. Come here, boo-boo. I wish there was something I could do about all these birds. You guys, have you got birds? Oh, man, I've got birds like crazy. It's like a... What was the bird movie? You know, it's like, it's really, it's a bird movie out here. I'm not kidding. And they're territorial. They're like on my patio and on my tree and in the hedges. George jumped in the hedges after a bird, and I mean, like 1,000 of them flew out. I'm not kidding. And he doesn't usually chase birds. That's usually Fiona's game. You know, she's the bird dog. She thinks she's a bird dog. But last night, he was into it too. And I was like, where are all these birds coming from? They're everywhere. Anyway, I don't want to hurt the birds. I know this is all, you know, just part of being nature, and they're going to show up every year because they were here before me and they'll be here after me. But what am I going to do about all these birds? How do I get rid of them? Or just make them, you know, maybe camp out down the street or something. I don't know. How do you relocate a bird? Question of the day. How do we relocate a bird? Yeah, I don't have a clue either. But on that note, listen, I'm going to let you guys go because I got a lot of this looking me in the eyeballs, and I got a lot. It curls up. It's the worst. I mean, working with this stuff is a mess. But it makes good wreaths, and you can just throw them in a closet, bring them out the next year, do 5 minutes a little floofing, and they're done. Um, Anyway, wish me luck in my accoutrement and my decorating and dealing with crazy pants. And thank you if you want to leave me a Harry Potter comment. I would love that. Anyway, shine on. Shine, shine, shine like big, big, big shines. And have a good day. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.